Hello and welcome back to the course on MetaTrader 4. Today we're going to talk about the Market Watch. The Market Watch is the window over here, and we've already touched on it a little bit, and today we will really dive into all of the features that it offers and see how we can customize this window to our liking. Alright, in order to make some more space, I'm going to remove the data window, and you always know how to return it. If you need it, you just click this button over here, it comes back, and I will make the navigator a bit smaller so that we have more space for our Market Watch, and actually I will make some space like this for the Market Watch as well. Now let's retile the charts, and there we go. So this is our Market Watch. So what does the Market Watch offer us? If you look at it just as it is, then on the left you've got a list of financial instruments that you can potentially trade in the platform, and here we've got a list of currency pairs, and if you scroll down you'll see that there are some additional instruments like silver, gold, and we've got some indices like the DAX, Dow Jones, S&P, and so on. And in this course, we're going to be focusing on currency pairs, so let's scroll back up. And on the right here, we've got the bid and ask price for each of these instruments. And on the left, we've got a small arrow which shows us which way the most recent movement happened. So also you can see that there's a tab here which is tick chart. So if you click there, you will be presented with a tick chart. So what is the tick chart? Tick chart is a special kind of chart. It's different to the charts that you normally see in MetaTrader 4. And as you can see here, there are no bars. So every single tick that happens is recorded. So every single tick is visible on this chart, and that is how this chart is constructed. So just for argument's sake, I'll explain on this chart. So here you can see that all the ticks that are coming, they're being aggregated into one bar. So in this case, it's a 1 minute bar. So every minute there's a new bar, and all of the ticks or all of the new prices, the ticks are basically new prices that come into the chart, into the terminal. So all of the new prices that as they come in, they're aggregated into this one bar. Here, on the other hand, every new price that comes in, it is recorded on the chart, and that's how the tick chart is constructed. And you are seeing the tick chart for the instrument that you select. So if we want to see one for the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, we click that, and you can see the tick chart, or for the Australian dollar, US dollar, there's the tick chart. So those are the basic features. Now, if you want to drill into the advanced features, you need to right-click your Market Watch. And we've already done this a couple of times. We've right-clicked the Market Watch to bring up new charts. So if you right-click an instrument and you select chart window, it'll bring up the window for that chart. So then you can analyze the data for that currency pair. Also, you can right-click and select a tick chart. That'll basically take you to the tick chart. You can create a new order, but we'll talk about that later in one of the other sections of this course. Now we've got some other things here. So we've got depth of market. Let's click that. The depth of market is intended to be similar to the depth of market that you would see in a stock trading platform or some other market-based trading activity. But because the Forex market is called a market, but in reality it's all around the world. It doesn't have a centralized location, so you don't actually have a depth of market on the Forex market. So this window is actually quite useless, and personally I never look at it, and I don't recommend looking at it. Also, it's quite dangerous because once you click one of these buttons, you will create an order, and a pending order. This is considered one-click trading, and as you remember, we agreed to those terms, so I would not look at this window at all. What else do we have here? We've got specification. So if you right-click an instrument and go to specification, it will tell you all about that instrument. So that the spread is floating, it's not fixed, the number of digits, the stop level, contract size, basically everything you might ever need to know about this instrument. So swap long, swap short. So if you ever find yourself in a situation when you need more information about a specific instrument, remember that you can right-click and go into specification. And now let's see what else we can do. How can we customize this Market Watch to our liking? Well, first of all, you've got these options over here. So you can, in addition to the bid and ask, you can add the spread, which I find quite useful. So you can see the spread, real-time spread over here. And remember that this is a 5-digit broker, so spread here is in 5 digits. So in terms of 4 digits, let's say 25, or let's go to euro dollar. There is euro dollar. So a spread of 14 in 4-digit mode is actually 1.4. So it's quite an alright spread. It's less than 2, which is pretty good. And so remember that if you're dealing with a 5-digit broker, then spread is given in 5-digit mode. Also, you can add the high-low, but personally I think that adding the high and low is a bit of an overkill. You don't really need that information. It really clutters everything up. So let's get rid of them. All right. Also, same thing for time. You don't need that because you have time here, and this time just tells you when was the last tick, when did the last tick arrive, and once again, nobody really needs that information. So what we're actually interested in is this part over here where you can select the symbols that you want to see. So let's go ahead and hide all. So that'll hide all the symbols except for the ones that you already have on your chart. You cannot hide those. So if you close the charts, then you'll be able to hide them. Now let's go to symbols, and here you can select the symbols that you want to see in your market watch. So here the ones that we already see are in yellow, the ones we don't see are in gray. So let's expand this a bit. And so you've got FX majors, FX minors, FX exotics, and depending on your broker, the groupings will be can vary. So let's say in this case we want to show all of the FX majors. So just click FX majors and click show, and then we've got our other currency pairs that are selected here because we've got the charts open. So let's close that, and here we will go to sets, and we'll save this set as set 1. And now we will go ahead and we will show all. So now we are looking at completely everything that is available in the platform, and we'll go and save this set as set 2. And this is another way to customize your platform. Say you want to do analysis on a specific currency pairs that you've saved in set 1. You go to sets, set 1, and there you go. So you just have the currency pairs that you're interested in, and that allows you to focus specifically on them. So you could have a set for the British pound currency pairs, or you could have a set for all of the currency pairs that you have here, or you could have a set like we have for all of the currency pairs that we have here, plus all of the FX majors. And that allows you to dynamically adjust the platform to what you are looking at that specific point in time. That's another way, just like templates and profiles, to customize your platform and tailor it to your needs, and also at the same time not lose information. So if you ever need to go back to a specific set, you just go into sets and you select that set, and there it is. It has been returned back for you. So there you go. That's how you use the Market Watch and how you make the most out of the features that are available in the Market Watch. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, happy trading.